Hi, this tutorial is gonna be about how to make a 4th of July headband. You're gonna need red, white, and blue, and I'll be using a size I hook. Okay, let's get started. We're gonna start with our blue. And we're gonna chain 5. Slip stitch in the first chain, chain 1, do 10 single crochets in the middle. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we're gonna slip stitch in the top of that first. Okay, now we're gonna chain 2, and we're gonna slip stitch in the second chain. So we're gonna count 1, 2. Okay, that was my dog choking over there. Okay, we're gonna do the same thing again. Chain 2 and slip stitch in our second one. Again, 1, 2, and slip stitch. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Okay, one more time. 1, 2. Sorry, my dog is drinking water. Hey Max, say hi. Okay. Okay, so we chain 2, and we're gonna slip stitch all the way to our, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and these are 5 actually. We're gonna slip stitch in our second chain. Okay, and now we have our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces of 2 chain. Now slip stitch in our first 2 chain space, and we're gonna chain 1, and we're gonna do 5 double crochets in our space. Okay, so 1, 2, My yarn is getting tangled. Okay. Okay, so we got 2, 3, 4, 5, and we single crochet. Okay, now we're gonna slip stitch into our next space. Okay. I'm gonna do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, single crochet. And you're gonna continue doing that all the way around. So slip stitch, chain 1, 5 double crochet, and then a single crochet. Okay. And I'll see you when you're done. Okay, so we're finishing up our flower with, I'm in my last petal, single crochet, and we're not gonna join, we're gonna actually make a chain in the back of our flower so we can attach our next color to it. Okay, so you're gonna slip stitch from the back to the middle of our petal. See? To the middle. I'm gonna move my camera because it's kind of dark on that side. There we go. So we're gonna slip stitch. If it's hard, just wiggle your hook until you can get it through. Okay. Okay, so okay, one more slip stitch to the middle. Just get it in there. Okay, good. So you see how I slip stitch in the back? Good. You can't see it in the front. Good. Now, you're gonna chain 3. And you're gonna slip stitch in the middle of the back of your petal. So just wiggle it through. Good. And it's in. I'm gonna chain 3. And again, you're gonna slip stitch in the back, in the middle of your petal again. Chain 3. One, 2, 3 again. And slip stitch in the back. Oops. Okay, let's try that again. and one more 3 chains and slip stitch in the back of our first petal. Good. So now we have this in the back. Let me cut this one. Let's see, now we have some 3 chain spaces in the back of our flower. See that? Okay. At this point, you're gonna cut your yarn, your blue one. You're not gonna need it anymore. Okay, and then you can weave it in if you want, or when you start doing the next petal, you can just hide it in there. Okay, our next color is gonna be red. So get your red out, and we're gonna work in the back of the flower but facing us. So just attach your red yarn to your flower, so to any space. So we're gonna attach the red to the back of our flower. See? Okay. So this petal had 5 double crochets. For our red petals, we're gonna do 6 double crochets. So it's gonna be slip stitch, chain 1, 6 double crochets, single crochet, slip stitch into our next space. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a single crochet. Okay, now let's slip stitch in our next space. And chain 1. Again, 6 double crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a single crochet. And again, we're gonna slip stitch in our next space, and you're gonna continue doing that all the way back to the beginning. So I'll see you in a little bit. Okay, so we're at our last petal, and chain 1, 1. Yeah, my yarn is stuck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and single crochet. Now we're gonna do the same thing that we did with our blue flower. we're gonna work on the back of now our red petals. We're gonna start with slip stitch all the way to the middle of our petal over here. So okay, so we're gonna slip stitch, just wiggle your hook, there we go. Okay, and again, and one more time. Good. Now we did 2 chain space with the blue one, we did 3 chain space with the red one. Now we're gonna do 4 chains with in the back space, 4 chain spaces, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're gonna slip stitch in the middle of the back of our red petal. Okay, so again, 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch in our next petal, one, 2, 3, 4 chains, and we're gonna slip stitch in the back again, our next petal. Good. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2, 3, 4, and slip stitch in the back of this petal, our first petal that we slip stitch. Okay, so this is how it looks like in the back. Let me cut this one out. And this is how it looks in the front. Okay, now you can cut your red yarn. And now we're gonna attach our last color, and that is white. So you're gonna do the same thing that you did with the red. You're gonna attach it in one of the 4 chain spaces in the back of the flower. So let's attach our blue, our white. Okay, and we're gonna do the petals the same way, except we're gonna do, let's see, we did 5, 6, now we're gonna do 7 double crochets. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and a single crochet, and now we're gonna slip stitch in our next space. So slip stitch, chain 1, 7 double crochets, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you have this so far. Continue on the next and then other 4 chain spaces, and I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we're up to our last petal, and all you have to do is when you come to the end, just slip stitch into the next petal, just like that. Okay, and cut your yarn and give it a nice tap. And there's your 4th of July flower. And what I did is I just added some sequins, and that makes it gives it a very nice look too. Oh, my sequence keeps falling down. And what I did also, I made a 3-strand headband, and I did each strand of each color. So you can see in the picture, it's one white, blue, and red. And I have a video up on how to do a 3-strand headband. And well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please feel free to comment and to ask me any questions that you like. And don't forget to subscribe so I can keep putting up videos. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Bye.